Shabbat Shalom. How y'all doing? We having a good old Sabbath study like we always do. This one ain't, it may be a little different. I don't know, just the way that the Most High lead me to give the word, because I don't know what I'm going to say, just like what it says in, I think it's Psalms 130, no, Psalms 81, I'm tripping. Psalms 81, which we're going to read that as well. 81 and 10, where he says, when you open your mouth or you speak, I will feel it. I'm going to be the one that's doing the speaking. That's what the Father says. So um, whatever comes out of brother's mouth, don't hold it against me, because I don't know what the heck a brother going to say. But we're going to read the Father's Heart Ministry. Before we get into the Father's Heart Ministry, I'm going to pray, because we need to pray the roof down, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. I've been praying all week. I mean, I pray every day, but y'all know I'm going to pray over the car. I'm going to pray over y'all going to school. I'm going to pray over baby going to work. I'm going to pray over people that I don't even know. And then also been getting requests like out of nowhere. I need you to pray for me. I need you to pray for my son. I need you to pray for my daughter, because her husband getting on my nerves. I need you to pray over my son, because my daughter-in-law is working my nerves. You know, people just asking for prayer out of nowhere. Instead of them praying for themselves, they asking somebody else to pray for them. And crazy enough, everybody asking me to pray for them. You get in my car, you ride with me to the wherever I'm taking to in Uber, they be asking me to pray for them. Like, man, y'all just be coming out of nowhere like you know that I'm a prayer warrior or something, or that I'm gonna pray for you. But I'm still gonna pray no matter what. I'm not gonna just say, no, I'm not gonna pray for you. You know, even if some people, I can tell you right now, there's some people ask me to pray for them that did me wrong, and I still will pray for them. I pray that the Lord will touch their heart, touch their minds, touch whatever they, is going on with them. Because I remember when I needed prayer, and I don't know if I had people praying for me. I know a couple of them right there, one of them. But other than that, I don't know who was praying for me, if they were actually praying for me or praying on me, praying against, oh, God, don't let him do this, or God, don't let him do that. God, don't let him get what he told me that he going to get. It's people that pray like that sometimes, or they may pray to their ancestors. But we going to pray over this live, because they've been trying to shut a brother down for a cool minute. They've been trying to shut my live down. They be talking noise about me. And y'all know me. I don't care. You can talk about me all day. You can talk about me, talk about my wife, talk about my kids. That don't hurt my feelings. You can even talk about my dead grandmother and grandpa. Don't hurt my feelings at all. Talk about my son. Don't hurt my feelings at all. But when you put your hands on me, that's when we're going to have a problem. If you put your hands on my son or my daughter or my wife or whomever it is, we finna have a problem. I know they say turn the other cheek, but if I turn the other cheek, let me tell you right now, that fist coming on the other side, that kick, you can turn on this way, but when you turn up, I'm coming back with this one. Hey, the word is sharper and quicker than, hey, y'all know how the word go. The word of God is what? Sharper and quicker than any two-edged sword, piercing even to divine asunder of joints and marrow. So this word, it's going to pierce. Heavenly Father, first and foremost, y'all know we always got to say thank you for allowing us to live to see another day. Another day that was not promised, but Father, you gave it to us anyway. Some of us don't deserve it, Father. Some of us still getting up doing what we want to do. Don't even acknowledge you in half the things that we do. We'll just get up and just go on and do what we want to do, Father. But you said, you know what? Acknowledge me and I will acknowledge you. I will sustain you. I will feel you. So, Father, I thank you because you feel me and this family, Father. I know it's people that don't like that we stand in this crib right now, that can't stand that you put us in this place instead of somebody else, because you knew exactly what we would do inside this place, Father. You knew that we would take care of it. You knew that we would appreciate it. You knew that we would appreciate you for giving us something that we did not have when we was down and out and we were struggling, when we had lost our apartment, when we had lost our car, or our car had shut down. Father, you still provided a way. We didn't get mad. We didn't cry out. I mean, we didn't cry to somebody else. We cried out to you. We gave it to you. We didn't say, oh, well, I'm done with talking to God. Why would he shut me down? Or why would he shut my car down? Or why would he move us out of this house? We just acknowledge you in everything that we do, Father. We kept our head held high. And I pray that even your people will do the same thing when they start going through the things that they finna start going through. Everybody's finna go through something, not just me, not just her, not just them. Everybody's finna go through something, Father, but you tell us to keep our head held high. and acknowledge you, pray to you, not get mad about what is going on, what's happening, not get mad that we done lost a son or lost a daughter, lost a mother, lost a father, lost a grandmother or a grandfather, father. You said, just acknowledge me. You don't know what I'm going to do or when I'm going to do it. At the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about me. If I call them home or I call them to not be here no more, then that's what I'm going to do. And you can't get mad at me. So, Father, I thank you because I never got mad at you, even though I wanted to. I wanted to get mad at you, but I said, no, I'm going to continue to acknowledge you. I'm going to stay humble. I'm going to stay seeking you in everything that I do while you are still yet to be found. And since I've been doing that, since we have been doing that, Father, you have sustained us in a mighty way to where people is asking us all the time, how did y'all get blessed with that house? How are y'all still standing? How are you still happy? I'm going through it right now. And you smiling because I know who my Father is. We know who our Father is, who is the author and the finisher of our faith. So, Father, I pray that this word will touch each and every viewer today, each and every person inside this house, and that it will help them throughout the week, Father. Whatever the word is that you're about to give us, Father, I pray that it's the food to our soul that we all need. In the mighty matchless name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Some say Yeshua HaMashiach Yahweh, but Yahuwah, Father, this is my petition and my prayer to you. And we say thank you. Amen. So be it and come. All right. Let's get into this Father's Heart ministry. The prophetic word from the Father's Heart. I've been reading this or having this since 2019. This man has been sending me these since 2019, and I always read them. I think I might be helping promote what he do, promoting the Father's Heart ministry because, hey, when you give it to me, I know what to do with it. If you give me something, if you tell me to do something, I'm not finna wait 5-10 minutes or a couple days and get back at you. If you ask me to do something right then and there, it's time to do it. I operate like that. That's how I do. Because I can't stand for somebody to make me wait forever. And you said you was going to do something. If you say you're going to pay me back, give me back my money. Don't make me wait 2, 3, 4 months. And then you tell me, oh, man, I forgot about it. Are you serious? But if I did that to you, you've been blowing my phone up. You've been blowing me up. Oh, you said you was going to do this. You said you was going to pay me back. Why I ain't got my money back yet? But when the shoe was on the other foot, now I'm struggling, man. I had this came up. That's not my problem. I mean, you could have communicated with me and I would have been understanding. But if you don't communicate, you just disappear. Houston, we have a problem. The Father says today, I am pleased that you choose to tread my courts. I am so pleased that you are inquiring of me this day. The Father says, I'm pleased because you are choosing to tread my course. You're choosing to tread lightly. You're choosing to seek me instead of seeking stuff and things and people. You have come before my throne and you will not leave empty-handed or disappointed. Out of the unseen, turn that down, I hear it. Out of the unseen and into the seen, I will pour out my favor upon you. From the eternality of my throne, I will pour out upon you the temporality of my goodness in the situation you now find yourself in. So when you find yourself in a situation, the Father says, I'm going to pour out my spirit upon you. I'm going to pour out my goodness upon you. It ain't going to be the way that you think that it's going to be. But I'm going to give you some peace as you seek me. Because when you seek me, you will find peace. People be wondering how I stay peaceful. Because I stay seeking the Father on the daily. Even when I do something wrong, I know to go back to the Father like, I need some peace about this situation because my head is spinning. I don't know what's going on, but I know my humanistic mind can't operate the way that the Father operates or can't process it. So the Father like, look, you keep on doing that, yeah, your mind going to be all over the place. You keep on going there, and I'm talking about me. I can't talk about nobody else. You will taste and see the reality and the substance of my goodness laid up in store on your behalf. You will know that your prayers are heard and that the answers you sought and petitioned for have not gone unheeded. When you pray, that's a petition. That's not just something that you just spit out your mouth and then just walk off like nothing happened. No, Father, like I said in the prayer earlier, this is my petition to you. This is my prayer and my petition to you. And I'm saying thank you in advance. Thank you, Lord. Before it actually get here. Because I know one day you're going to answer, just like we prayed about this house. And I can give y'all testimony. We came in the house and we prayed the roof off this house. We prayed the prayer of authority. We prayed the I am statements. We prayed the watch what you say, the conquering your thought life, the armor of God prayer. And then we prayed about being in the house. At first, we was hoping that somebody else was going to be in the house, and I'm not going to mention their name, but we was hoping that it was going to be for them. But God said, no, they ain't going to appreciate it. Look at how they even got their own home. They don't even appreciate that. Why would I put them in this? I need somebody that's going to appreciate this. Matter of fact, the owner of this house said that the people that came here never appreciated nothing. They would break stuff, wouldn't pay for it. Put holes in walls, wouldn't pay for it. Take stuff, wouldn't pay for it. But since we've been here, everything been taken care of because the Father is the one that put us in here, not man. But that was a petition. And right after that, maybe what, few months, 3 months after that, we got blessed to be inside of this mug and been here for close to 2 years now. Amen, windows and walls. That's a petition. So open your mouth wide and I will fill it. Now open your mouth wide and he will fill it. Just ask, not just asking for stuff, but thanking him for stuff. I ain't saying use him like no genie. Talk to your father. Go talk to your daddy. If you got one, and we all got one. Heavenly Father I'm talking about. But if you're a kid in the physical, in this room that we live in, go talk to your daddy. Talk to your father. Trust me, the Father will give you what you need. Not what you want, but what you need. Supply you with what you need. And even look out for you. Hey, I'm giving this to you. Don't go out and give this to everybody else. This is for you. You don't go out and give everybody else your blessings. Then you're going to be stuck with nothing. Trust me, I know. I gave and gave and gave. Until I ain't had nothing to give no more. And I looked up, I was like, dang, I'm homeless. Dang, I done lost my car. I done drove to everybody and helped everybody out. But when I needed the help, wasn't nobody there. Did nobody drive and come and help me? Did nobody drive me out of town like I drove them out of town? Did nobody come pick me up from out of town like I picked them up? I had to look and say, dang, I'm trying to be God to everybody else. But ain't nobody trying to be God to me. You can't be God. Only God, the Most High, can be God. I hover over you like a mother bird, hovering over her young in the nest. I will fill you and feed you with my promise and my goodness as you cry out to me. I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek my face. Here's a book that y'all can go and look at, where y'all look in Genesis about Joseph. Do you know that Joseph was crying out to God? Asking God to help him? Then people probably looking at Joseph like, man, who is you talking to? Who is you crying out to? Ain't nobody right there. You in the jail talking to the walls. Well, they think he talked to the walls, but he talked to the Most High. Some people be in jail right now. I remember I was in jail. Y'all ain't been in jail. I mean, they probably been there. But still, when you be in there, you get to talking to people or things that you can't see. Me, I'm talking to the Father. They looking at me like, man, who you talking to? I'm talking to God. Because only God can get me out of this. A lawyer can't get me out of this. A doctor can't get me out. My mama can't get me out of this. My daddy can't get me out of this. But a petition to the Father can get me out of this. He says, cry out to me. And I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek me. Continuously seek me. Not just play around with me. You better seek me every day, all day. Whatever you got going on, you better seek me now while I am yet to what? Be found. Wow. Come on. The testimony of my spirit. What happened? Oh, I thought that was thunder. The testimony of my spirit is the testimony of my faithfulness and my watchful care over those that belong to me. The testimony, let me read that one more time if y'all don't understand what I just said. The testimony of my spirit is the testimony of my faithfulness and my watchful care over those that belong to me. Thank you, Lord. You'll start testifying about the Most High. because of his spirit that dwells within you. People will say, you talking about somebody that don't exist. What's wrong with you? I will tell you what's wrong with me. I believe. That's it. Like the song on, what's that movie we watch all the time? The Prince of Egypt. Yep, I believe. When you believe, Moses and them the people began to believe. And when they believed, they was able to achieve. They was able to walk through. They was able to see that God was really for them because he said, I will, my watchful care over those who belong to me. Them Israelites belong to him. That was a watchful care. I got to watch y'all. I have to watch over y'all because y'all don't know that the heathens is after y'all. But they really after me because they want to see my people destroyed. They want to see my people leading other people astray, just like their tails is led astray because they don't have the same God that you do. They want the God that you got. They want the God that watches over you, that makes sure you straight. They want that same God, but they jealous because of who you are and who your God is. Choose this day to be a representative and a voice advocating for my goodness to those who have been lied to and to whom I have been misrepresented. Choose this day to be a what? A representation, a representative for the Most High. I choose today to be a representative of the Most High. They always say, hey man, why you be going live only on the Sabbath day? Because I'm going to be a representative of the Most High on the day that he told us to sit our tails down, to rest, to not go out, spend no money, to not do what your flesh want to do, but do what I'm telling you to do. This pleases the Father when you seek him. And also, he will cover you. He will protect you. He watches you. But be a representative of him because the people have been misrepresenting God for years. Misrepresenting them, tell you to come to my church. Come to my building. Let me talk to you about God. And they want to just stay over here in this side of the book. Then some of them want to stay in this one book. Then some of them want to stay in just 5 books. The Torah. But don't nobody want to read the whole book. They want to say, oh, it's full of lies. Well, how would you know if you ain't tested God to his word? How would you know that it's a lie? You going to say David is a lie? How? You going to say Joseph is, or not Joseph, because Joseph is in Genesis. But anything after Genesis, they say is a lie. Or anything that don't go past the, what is it? The Torah. Leviticus, Exodus, Deuteronomy, all of those, Genesis, Numbers. They say everything else is a lie. And when I say they, these people know who they are. But the Most High know who they are too. How you going to help anybody? You can't. For centuries, men have maligned the testimony of the cross and depicted me as an austere and heartless despot hurling lightning bolts at hapless victims. So they acting like he's Zeus, like with Hercules. What? I got some boats and I'm going to just I'm going to just throw them down and I'm going to hit you. They say, hey man, I want to be standing next to you when God come back. God strike me down right now. These crazy sayings that they got. If I'm lying, God will strike me down right now. You're literally telling people that God is all about, oh, if you lying, I'm going to strike you down. I'm going to throw a bolt on you. I'm going to set you ablaze. God said, no, I ain't like that. But when I do get mad or when I do finally reach the tippy top of my pistosity, now you're going to see my wrath. But first, I got to tell you, look, I love you first, man. Like, I love y'all. But y'all be getting on my nerves sometimes. Y'all be working my nerves. Just like you work your own parents' nerves. Y'all let y'all know, kids, y'all be working our nerves sometimes, but we just be like, man, get out my face. If you just listen to what we tell you, you'll be straight. If we tell you not to go somewhere, don't go over there. We tell you how your tail in the house, how your tail in the house. We tell you that ain't your friend. That ain't your friend, but you still going back and trying to be friends with the enemy. That's what ticks us off. That's what ticks the Father off. Even the Father tell you, you better stay away from that girl house. You better stay away from that boy house. You know you ain't supposed to be over there. Don't go over there no more. But you, it's cool. I know better than you, God. She all right. He all right. Lies you tell. Then when you finally get in some trouble, now you really crying. And, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I would never do it again. You lying. You're going to keep on going back. Go out and testify to my love and mercy and goodness this day. Know that I will back you up with signs and wonders to attest my true nature. It says go out and do what? Testify. Go out and let them know. Testify. Give them your testimony. Tell them why you believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Tell them what he did.
Tell them why you believe that God did this for you, why God put me in the position to do what I do. Yeah. Tell them why. Tell them about your story. I tell people all the time, man, I can give y'all so many pieces of my story. It's hard for me to even think about writing a book because there's so much stuff to the story where I can see God has always been in my life. Since the time I came into the world, even at the time when I didn't even like God. I ain't want nothing to do with God. 1996 in Twin Lake Apartments in 6033 Apartment B. I remember exactly where it was at. I was in my room. We had twin bunk beds. My brother and sister them was in the living room. My mama, I think she was in there too. But I went in that room and I pointed my finger and I was doing this, cussing out God, telling him I'd never pray to him again. That I didn't need him because he didn't send my daddy when I wanted my daddy to come around. I got a testimony of some of y'all kids that don't have a daddy in your life. Some of y'all parents that didn't have a daddy in your life. And I went to God and I said, I don't need you no more. I don't want to talk to you. I cussed him out. And now look at me. Now I can't do nothing but talk about God. Shoot, I don't remember. It was that one thing I do not remember. But I do remember where we stayed at, what apartment we was in. It got real. Oh, my life got real. God was like, oh, you don't need me, huh? I bet you one of these days when things get real hard for you, so you think that you doing something. You think that you running something. But wait till I get a hold of you. Wait till everything gets taken. See, while you were a kid, you don't have nothing. You don't own a jack dog thing. But when you get older and you got to fend for yourself, you got to take care of your kids, you got to pay bills, you got to pay all this stuff, life gets real. And when stuff is not taken care of, that's when stress come along. If you ain't got the money to pay your bills, stress. If you ain't got money to pay your car payment, stress. Groceries in the house, got to put food on the table, clothes on the kids' back, got all that stuff. That becomes a stressful situation. And you know who you're going to have to seek? The one there who can fix that whole situation. But he's going to tell you, look, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to fix it up for you, but you're going to have to go out there and do the work because the Father ain't going to do it. He's just going to give you the resources to do it, and you're going to acknowledge him in everything that you do. But he said, I'm going to back you up with signs and wonders to attest to my true nature. This is the Father's true nature. The Father don't design for us to struggle. He don't design for us to be stressed out. Thank you. He don't want us working pillar to post. He don't want us robbing Peter to pay Paul. He don't want you always depending on the lottery, depending on going to the casino, or depending on your job. Thank you. He don't even want you to rent out stuff. He wants you to own it. That's it. We ain't supposed to be renting nothing. We supposed to own everything, but we taught to do what? Rent it out. Go to Rent-A-Center. Go to rent a car. You don't even know that you go to the dealership. You renting the car until you pay the car off. You renting the house until you pay the house off or until you buy the house. Amen, windows and walls. Step away from the dark religious overtones of false thinking and open your mouth and your heart to declare just who I am and what I have done for all mankind upon the cross to bless and to benefit and forgive. Y'all know about the cross. We know about the cross. Some people may not know about the cross or the tree that he was hung on. I am opening up new experiences for you. Now is the time in this season of transition to ask anew regarding those long-standing features of difficulty and struggle in your life. A change is at hand. Or as Sam Cooke say, a change is going to come. That's it. so says Abba Father. So a change is only going to come when you decide that you're going to what? Change. When you decide that you're going to walk a different way, talk a different way, be a different way, see a different way, hear a different way. All those things. But that's when your change comes, when you allow God to show you what's for you and what ain't for you.
That's right.
But that takes time of sitting your tail down and reevaluate some things. Like you might even have to make a checklist.
Yep, isolation. It's still before the Father.
Turn with me if you will. Uh-oh, other Bible. I need that one right there beside you, Jer. Bring that to me, please. So we're going to do the Message Bible today. So some of y'all may be a little bit happy because you ain't got to hear the theys or the saith or theyeth and thouest and speaketh and all of those ifeth words. You ain't got to hear the, what's that man named? I can't even think his name. It'll pop up in my head here eventually. But we're going to do the Message Bible.
You're using my Bible.
Yeah, we're using Wifey Bible. It's the Message Bible. So bear with me. So those that come in here that say, oh, that's not the King James, or that's not the original version of the Bible. This is the word of God being taught in the right way. Turn with me to Ezekiel chapter 20. Oh, and I have a message for some of y'all. If y'all don't see what it says, be careful who you hurt. Some people don't seek revenge. They pray when they cry. God responds in powerful, unexpected ways. See, I don't never go after nobody that done wronged me. I used to. Trust me, I used to. But now I just go to the Father.
Yes, Lord.
I go to God. I say, hey, Father, you know better than I. I'm like Joseph from the movie, what's that? What's the movie what is it called? Joseph in the Coat of Many Colors. I'm going to go to the Father because you know way better than I. You know how to do it better than me. You know how to shut folks down. You know how to expose them for what they do. As a matter of fact, you are that informant, as my wife always say, that informant for me. You're going to show me exactly what I need to see.
I done heard conversations y'all ain't heard.
Man, be careful not to hurt what God sent to help. Woo, shoot. Let me tell y'all one more time. Be careful not to hurt the one that God sent to help your tail.
For real.
Because one day, that help that you rejected, you're going to need that help. Because God sent that help for you in the time when you need the help. Like your mama now, I'm just going to tell you the truth, this testimony. She was praying one day.
Justify.
Praying and asking God, oh, I'm tired of struggling and I'm tired of going through this. I just need some help. Send me my husband.
Come on.
And God sent my crazy tail back to her. I'm at the front door. You know what happened? Your mama got sick right there at the door. I was like, what's going on with you? What's happening? She about to pass out at the front door in them apartments that y'all was staying in.
Yep.
Me, the help, took her to the clinic that she needed to go to, or whatever it was. I got pulled over at the same time. Police pulled me over and asking me what's going on, and then asking her like, ma'am, are you hurt? Is there anything going on? Wink if it's something. Like, what the hell? Are you serious? I'm taking her to the hospital. She said, just let them know you're taking me to the hospital. I'm like, I'm telling them, but they ain't believing me. So I take her. Find out she got COVID-19. Y'all know what that is. COVID-19. Take her back to the crib. Now, I got to stay there. Y'all got to stay there. Can't go back over here where I was staying at because of the COVID virus. So the help is on the way. The help is there. And then once she got healthy, you know what she did? She kicked the help out and brought in other folks that she thought was going to help her. You rejected it. Family, you rejected the help. My own folks, my own people I came in to help them just the same. They needed help. They needed help in the worst way possible. And then another one comes in acting like he going to be the help. And then they kick me to the curb. I end up in Tulsa, out there, doing the same thing again, helping somebody else that need help. You know what they did? They kicked my tail to the curb. I come back here. I go and help somebody else. Except when I go to Arkansas this time, I get help and help somebody else. I don't get kicked to the curb. I come back here, I get blessed with a house. Because I will bless those who bless you, but I will curse those who curse you. So why you think half of y'all, the ones that I help and the ones that kick me to the curb, is now going through the stuff that you're going through? Because I will curse those who curse you. Chapter 20 in Ezekiel. Nothing by chance. What did I say? Nothing by chance. Sent by God, and he sees everything. Y'all know God sees everything. He knows. Not like Santa Claus. He knows if you... Right. No, not like that. But he do know. But I know the song. Y'all know how it goes. But he knows exactly who been doing wrong, who been doing who wrong, and who finna get this work. Who lying, come on. Y'all think that y'all getting away with stuff because you lying on folks, because you plotting on folks? You ain't getting away with a jackdog thing. The Lord see your chance. I heard conversations that you did not hear. I was in the midst of it when it was going on. I was watching it the whole time. Right there. I protected you from them because they want you gone. Say it again. They know more about you and what I'm doing for you than you do, but they know that you don't know about you. Right. So they're going to try to confuse you, try to pull you into sin. Let me get back in, man. I don't go anywhere. Chapter 20 in Ezekiel. In the 7th year, the 5th month, on the 10th day of the month, some of the leaders of Israel came to ask for guidance from God. They sat down before me. Who did they sit down before? Ezekiel. But it was some leaders of Israel came to ask guidance from God, but they had to come to who? Ezekiel. Then God's message came to me. Son of man, talk with the leaders of Israel. Tell them God the Master says, have you come to ask me questions? Hold on. Son of man, talk to these leaders that got questions now. And have y'all come to inquire of me? Have you come to ask me some questions? Do you want to know about me now? Do you want to know who I really am? What I'm really about? Yes, sir. As sure as I am the living God, I'll not put up with questions from you, decreed God the Master. He says, as sure as I am the living God, I ain't going to put up with no questions from you. Well, I don't owe you an explanation for a jackdog thing. Son of man, why don't you do it? Yes, go ahead. Hold them accountable. Confront them with the outrageous obscenities of their parents. Tell them that God the Master says. He says, now, son of man, how about you do it? Because I don't need to talk to them. You talk to them. I'm going to give you the authority. I'm going to give you the power and all those things because they're going to have to come and inquire of you to find out about me. Move this hair out of my face. Son of man, on the day, this is the 5th and 6th verse. On the day I chose Israel, I revealed myself to them in the country of Egypt, raising my hand in a solemn oath to the people of Jacob, in which I said, I am God, your personal God. On the same day that I raised my hand in the solemn oath, I promised them that I would take them out of the country of Egypt and bring them into a country that I had searched out just for them, a country flowing with milk and honey, a jewel of a country. What did God just say? What did the Father just say? I am God. I'm your personal God. I'm not playing with y'all. Listen, I'm your personal God. You can come to me about whatever you got going on. I got you. As a matter of fact, I know where I'm going to take you to next. I had to search out the place before I can send you to the place. I had to clean it up. I had to make sure it was straight. It was flowing with milk and honey. So when y'all get over there, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Already taken care of. But I took them out of Egypt and brought them to a place where I was supposed to take them to a place that was flowing with milk and honey. But I took them out of the dangerous place first and then put them in a safe place to where I had another place prepared for them. At that time, I told them, get rid of all the vile things that you've become addicted to. Don't make yourselves filthy with the Egyptian no God idols. I alone am God, your God. Get rid of all that vile destruction. Get rid of all them idols. All the people that you don't need that stuff. All you need is me. All you need is God. Everything that they're giving you is not for you. That's for their God, their Egyptian God or goddesses. That's for their ancestors. That's for their witches and warlocks. That's for Zeus and them. That's for Hercules and Achilles and all them. That's for them gods and goddesses. The ones that they teach you about in school, kids. The ones that they teach you about in school, they teach you about all these gods and these Greek gods and Roman gods. But they don't talk to you about a Hebrew God or Israelite God, your God. Because they know if they start talking about your God, you're going to go search it out. Just like you search out their gods. Now you go find out about them. It's like, oh, well, that's what my ancestors did. That's what my peoples did. So it's not wrong. It's not witchcraft. It's not divination. They just don't want you to do the shadow work.
That's it. Tapping into stuff you don't know what you're getting into.
Verse 8 through 10 in the Message. But they rebelled against me. Wouldn't listen to a word I said. They rebelled against who? We rebelled against who? God. Because we don't listen to a word that he tells us to do. The 10 Commandments. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. He just told them vile gods, them is the gods that you putting before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee a graven image. Now you out here, you chasing idols. You making graven images. You serving this or you bowing down to this. You doing what they want you to do, what the graven image tell you to do. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord God in vain. You can't be out here talking about you know God, you love God, and then doing wrong, bringing shame to his name. Now I know they say, don't say God love. That's not taking the Lord's name in vain. That's what man will tell you it is. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. I give them the word and they still don't honor the word. They won't even try the word. Try to honor the Sabbath or remember the Sabbath day and to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. That is a hard one for everybody. Honoring thy father and thy mother. Why? See, it says father and mother, not mother then father. There's a reason. There's an order of things. Because if you honor the father first, you definitely going to honor the mother. Because the father going to tell you, hey, you disrespect mine. I'm about to break it down to you. You about to get this work? You're not going to disrespect my house. You're not going to disrespect my woman. You're not going to disrespect my spouse. Children, you're going to listen because if I'm not in the picture, then you got her. Right. And she's a representation of me. But if she ain't a representation of me, then she got to go. For real, for real. Ain't got time to be playing. Thou shalt not unalive. Y'all know we can't say the K word on here. But thou shalt not unalive. You got people unaliving folks every day. And he just said they still don't take heed to my word. They go right against it. And they'll go out and unalive somebody because of their feelings. Or they'll plot and plan because of their feelings. Because they jealous of you. Because they want what you got. Because they want your man. Or they want your wife. They want your husband. Or some of them, they want your kids. Because they can't have none. So they want to unalive folks. They want your mantle. So they'll unalive you. But thou shalt not unalive. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Shoot, now you can commit adultery all day. Watch Tubi. Watch Tubi. Tubi is adulterous all the way through. Everything on there is sexualized. Somebody sleeping with somebody's husband, somebody sleeping with somebody's wife, they going and doing the stuff together. Oh, he hurt my feelings, so I'm going to go cheat. She hurt my feelings, so I'm going to go cheat. It's being put on a large scale. Thou shalt not steal. The people that own this country, that own this capital, this place, U.S. of A, Babylon, are the most thieves in this world. They have been stealing since stealing been stealing. They don't even honor that. We don't listen to none of this stuff. So that's why people go out and steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. You gonna lie on me? You gonna lie on her? You gonna just be lying on folks just because you want what they got? And the last one, thou shalt not covet. That go right along with thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Because why? Jealousy. That is jealousy. Thou shalt not covet. Don't get jealous of what I got. Don't get jealous of what God has blessed me with and then try to come and unalive me. All of them go hand in hand. Don't get jealous because my woman look better than yours. Don't get jealous because the woman will say my husband look better than yours. Forget all that. Get what's supposed to be yours and stop worrying about what somebody else got.
What's for you, what's for you. What's
Getting back to the word.
for me. You better say it.
But they rebelled against me. Wouldn't listen to a word I said. None got rid of the vile things they were addicted to. They held on to the no gods of Egypt as it for dear life. They held on to them. We as people hold on to stuff like, I got to hold on to that, or I got to hold on to that picture. It means so much to me. I got to hold on to what grandma gave me. I got to hold on to whatever the things is that you have on your fireplace. The trinkets, the charms. It means something to you. Oh, I spent a lot of money on it. Let go of it. It ain't going to help you. For real. I seriously considered inflicting my anger on them and force right there in Egypt. He said, I seriously considered it. God said, I seriously considered enforcing my anger on them right there while they was in Egypt. But I had compassion on them because I know that ignorance is bliss. I had to wink on their ignorance because the masters, the taskmasters, the merchants above them was the ones that was afflicting them and keeping them stuck because they wasn't telling them about me.
Yes, Lord.
Then I thought better of it. I acted out of who I was, not by how I felt. And I acted in a way that would evoke honor, not blasphemy, from the nations around them, nations who had seen me reveal myself by promising to lead my people out of Egypt. And then I did it. I led them out of Egypt into the desert. So he really considered, put a pin in that, y'all. We at verse 11 after this. But he really considered to take us out. But he was like, I got to think about this. See, sometimes we don't think about what we going to do before we do it. We just act on impulse. We act on our feelings. He just said in his word, look, I was in my feelings too. Why you think I wanted to take y'all out? But I had to really think about that thing. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I know that they down there. And people that's over them is in control of them. Because if they don't listen to them, then they unalive them, or they torture them, or they take stuff away from them, which is all the same. God says, but I had to get them out of there. Look at it split. I got them out of there into what? The desert. I took them to a dry place. Verse 11. I gave them laws for living, showed them how to live well and obediently before me. I also gave them my weekly holy rest days, my Sabbaths, a kind of signpost erected between me and them to show them that I, God, am in the business of making them holy. I'm in the business of making y'all holy. I'm in the business of making your life right. I'm in the business of getting your whole household right. I'm in the business of getting my people right because I know everybody follows my people. Everybody acts like my people because my people, they will follow other folks and then do what other folks do, but they'll do it way better than the other nations do. Way better than them. And then everybody is looking at the black folks. I had to tell the truth. Black folks, and now they starting to act like them, starting to be like them, sag like them, rag like them, talk like them. I know they say you can't talk like a color, but you can't act like a culture. But Israel rebelled against me in the desert. They didn't follow my statutes. They despised my laws for living well and obediently in ways that I had set out. He gave them some instructions. Then earlier in the verse, he said, I can give them some word and they still don't hear what I said. They still act like they don't know what I'm saying. I can put it in the book and they still won't read it and apply it. I can tell them this is going to help your life and they still going to look like, man, please, I wish I would. Listen to this. and they totally desecrated my holy Sabbaths. I seriously considered unleashing my anger on them right there in the desert. He did it again. He thought about it again because they desecrated his Sabbaths. You gonna do this on my day, on my rest day? You gonna act like heathens? You gonna go out there, go to clubs, go to the Smex parties? I ain't gonna say the Diddy party, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You gonna go and do all these things, desecrating my Sabbath? He said, I considered it again. I thought about it again, like, man, I could take y'all out right now. I could shut all y'all down. Well, how that's gonna make me look? Y'all making me look crazy. But I thought better of it and acted out of who I was, not by what I felt, so that I might be honored and not blasphemed by nations who had seen me bring them out. But I did lift my hand in solemn oath there in the desert, a promise, and promised them that I would not bring them into the country flowing with milk and honey that I had chosen for them, that jewel among all lands. I canceled my promise because they despised my laws for living obediently, wouldn't follow my statutes, and went ahead and desecrated my holy Sabbath. They preferred living by their no God idols, but I didn't go all the way. I didn't wipe them out, didn't finish them off in the desert. I let them survive. I still let them live. I just didn't let them go to the place of safety next, the place where the land was flowing with milk and honey. They had to stay there for how many years? 40.
40 years.
As the dude said on that movie, 40, shouty.
40 years.
40, shouty. What movie is that, Nene? Where he said 40, shouty. When she said, how old are you? My favorite movie. You gonna say some Uncle Pete. I don't know Uncle Pete. Daddy's little girl. When she said, how old are you? Don't you think that's a little bit too old to be a rapper? 40, shouty. So for 40 years, shouty, they sat there, but not sat there. They went and did what they did. They desecrated the Sabbath every time they wanted to. They went and did what they wanted to do. They stepped away from the laws, the statutes, and the commands that he gave them for them to get to the next place, because I can't allow you into what I would consider a peaceful place, a kingdom-minded place, if you're still acting like peasants.
To break that down now, because we thought that they was just walking around.
Well, we know they wasn't walking around for 40 years. They gonna tell you all the time they walked around. I remember I listened to a TD Jakes sermon. I'm not trying to make about TD Jakes, y'all, but still, I listened to one of his, and he said they walked around for 40 years, and God allowed them to walk around for 40 years, and they didn't get into the land filled with milk and honey. Come on, somebody. Come on.
That's how we've been taught.
That's how we've been taught. But y'all know, ain't nobody walking around for no 40 years. They was living their life for 40 years, their best life. Ain't going back and forth with the rest of them. They was having babies. How you think we get here? Come on, man. For 40 years, you think everybody was just walking around, not getting it in or nothing? Not having no fun? Not bringing life into the world? Come on, that's what we're supposed to do. Be fruitful and multiply. They probably was having multiple wives and everything. I'm going to mess with her. I'm going to mess with him. Or I'm going to mess with them. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to run over there. They was working. They was doing their thing.
Same stuff we doing in the wilderness.
So I say, children, don't follow after your parents and what they did. We're finna get there too. Then, verse 18, I addressed myself to their children in the desert. I told y'all, see, I didn't even know that was coming up. I will fill your mouth. I will fill your mouth. You don't even know what you're going to say. Stuff flowing out of you and you don't even know that it's coming. Then I addressed myself to their children in the desert. He said, I talked to who?
The children.
No, I talked to the parents.
No.
No, I would talk to the grandparents.
No.
I would talk to them greats.
Kids.
I would talk to them babies. Yep. Then I addressed myself to their children in the desert. Don't do what your parents did. Hey, kids. Don't do what your parents did. Let's look at me. Everybody, every kid in here. Don't do what your parents did. Don't be doing what we do. Look, back in the day, man, we used to get it in when we was in school. We get out of school, we didn't listen to what mama and daddy and them said. We did what we wanted to do. Kids is doing it today. But y'all, don't fall into them traps. Don't fall for that crap. Don't be going to these clubs thinking that everything is sweet, everything is good, trying to hang out with the crowd.
Peer pressure, all that stuff.
Don't do what your parents did. Don't take up their practices. Don't make yourselves filthy with their no God idols. Don't do what your parents did. Don't be trying to make yourself filthy with they no God idols. Oh, mama, my mama likes Beyonce. Or my daddy likes Jay-Z. Or whoever it is. I like listening to the music they listen to. You're going to fall into the trap too. You're going to fall under the spell too. Just like some of these children, what they be listening to.
Don't make none of these humans your eyes.
I myself am God, your God. Keep my statutes and live by my laws. Keep my Sabbaths as holy rest days, signposts between me and you, signaling that I am God, your God.
Personal God.
Thank you. Put a cherry on top.
Put that dot on that.
Your personal God. You got a personal God, boy, young man. You got a personal God, young lady, young man, queen.
I got a personal God.
I know I got a personal God.
Yes, Lord.
And I ain't trying to say God don't play about me. I ain't going to say that at all. I can't stand that saying. I can't stand that with a passion. I wish they take that away. God don't play about me. Because there be people out here saying God don't play about me and be full of hell.
God don't play about me.
But I am your God. And kids, he says to keep his Sabbath day. That's why y'all learning this now. You learning about the Sabbath day. So when you get older, you don't depart from it.
Yes,
you stick to it.
Right.
But the children also rebelled against me. So the children decided to rebel against God. They neither followed my statutes nor kept my laws for living upright and well. They desecrated my Sabbaths. I seriously considered dumping my anger on them right there in the desert. But I thought better of it and acted out of who I was, not by what I felt, so that I might be honored and not blasphemed by the nations who have seen me bring them out. So it's like, wait a minute, you brought them out just so you can unalive them the way that you did us too? Why would we believe in that God too? But the nations that saw them get out of Egypt understands that they got their own personal God.
The way they got out.
The way that who could subside the waters and push them to the side, and then you walk across the dirt and it's dry. It's not wet. You ain't walking through mud, stepping and stuff. You're getting through dry land.
Yes, Lord.
But you want to tell me that God don't exist? You want to tell me that God can't do this or do that? Them other nations, they know. Because all them plagues, they knew. Man, didn't none of them get touched.
No.
Didn't nothing happen to none of their houses.
Didn't touch Goshen.
Didn't hit none of them. But we got hit. That sounds like what's been happening in other places. They finna get hit, and other people gonna be looking like, man, that must be a for real God that don't play that.
Only with your eyes you gonna behold the reward of
So
the wicked.
the rewards of the wicked. One more time. Only with your eyes will you behold, see the rewards of the wicked. You know why you're gonna see the rewards of the wicked? Because the word is being spoken. And now it's got to be performed. Since they say don't read the book because there's lies in there, but when the truth come out, when the word come out, you're going to be like, wait a minute, did it say that in there? Where did it say that? Well, if you would have kept on reading and understanding, you would invite the Holy Spirit in to give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you would have heard that.
They were going to be trying to look for it.
Right. Now they finna go looking for it. What book was that in? Right. What chapter? What verse?
Where was that?
Where did it say that at? Where did it say this state or this city? But I did lift my hand, verse 23 for those that don't know where I'm at. But I did lift my hand in solemn oath there in the desert and swore that I would scatter them all over the world. All over the world. Let me take this thing off because I don't want it to cut off, y'all. So I'm going to take this off. I'm better without it. Now y'all going to hear me for real. For real.
Speak, Lord.
I would scatter them, and I swore that I would scatter them all over the world, disperse them from every which way, because they didn't keep my laws, nor live by my statutes. They desecrated my Sabbaths, and remained addicted to the no God idols of their parents, since they were determined to live
bad lives, I myself gave them statutes that could not produce goodness and laws that did not produce life. I abandoned them, filthy in their gutter. They perversely sacrifice their firstborn children in the fire. The very honor, or excuse me, the very horror should have shocked them into recognizing that I am God. That very horror should have shocked them into recognizing who God is.
Yeah.
But they sacrificed. They did all these things. They did what they wanted to do. So God says, I had to abandon them. Abandon ship. I had to turn my back on them. They turned their back on me.
Yes, Lord. Come on.
They didn't want to do what I told them to do. They didn't want to do what the word told them to do. They didn't want to do what the man of God was telling them that I was telling them to do. Therefore, here it is. Therefore, see, God said all this. Now look who he talking to now. Therefore, speak to Israel, son of man. Now go and speak to them, Ezekiel, Knowledge, Lamel, White. Speak to them and tell them what's going on.
What's going down.
Tell them why the stuff is happening. Why we going through what we going through. Why stuff about to happen up north, in the south, and then on the west coast.
Lord.
Tell them why stuff is finna hit the fan.
They gonna know.
Therefore speak to Israel, son of man. Tell them that God says, as if that wasn't enough, your parents further insulted me by betraying me when I brought them into the land that I had solemnly promised with my upraised hand to give them. Every time they saw a hill with a sex and religion shrine on it, or a grove of trees where the sacred whores practiced, they were there, buying into the whole pagan system. I said to them, what hill do you go to? It's still called whore hills. What hills do you go to now?
Come on.
The whole hills, the 304 hills. We go where they go. We go to the what is that? The place that they go, the Baphomet place. We go up there with them. We go to the lands that they go to, the islands, and we do what we want to do. The whore hills, 304 hills. They still gonna go against God. You can talk about God all day and give them warning, and they still gonna say it don't apply to me.
Right.
God ain't gonna do that to me. I am God. I am a goddess.
Come on.
Don't nobody control me. Don't nobody run my life. I run my life. Well, please. You better stop playing.
For real.
But this is what happens. They run to them shrines.
They do.
And he said, the hills with the sex and religion shrine on it. Y'all know the churches and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
The old, what is it, the cross or whatever they have it? Why it's built like that? It's got something to do with your parts, young man.
Oh, wow.
Got something to do with your balls and your sack and everything. I'm telling you the truth, man. You better go look it up. A lot of stuff be going on. Therefore, say to oh girl, there's something for y'all too. They got one. They got a hole in it or whatever it is. I don't know what they call it, but it looked like a cross, but it built this way, and then it go this way and then come down. And they say that's for the woman. That's for the goddesses. I'm for real.
You're right.
The stuff that they create, it's got something to do with smecks.
All the time.
But if you don't study to show yourself approved, you will never know. You're going to keep on going in there. And everybody, and y'all know that's what they say about Christians. They the freakiest ones. Because somebody put that spirit on you.
That's what they say.
Yeah, they say the Christians is the freakiest ones because they the ones that used to be out there doing you know what, or still be doing you know what, but still bring their tail in the church and pass it along. Come here, let me hold your hand. Let's pray.
Right.
You don't know. You're praying with that spirit coming on you at the same time. Oh, she smell good. Oh, my God. My milk of magnesia. Oh, my God. Look at that skirt on her. Girl, look at that print. Y'all better watch out. I'm telling y'all. Therefore, say to Israel, the message of God, the master, you're making your lives filthy by copying the ways of your parents. Israel, y'all are making y'all lives filthy because you still copying the ways of your parents. You still trying to do what they did. And then when you do it,
Yeah.
you get caught into it. Or you lead somebody else into it. It's just, history repeats itself.
It's worse.
In repeating their vile practices, you've become whores yourselves. In burning your children as sacrifices, you've become as filthy as your no God idols as recently as today. Breaking it down. So, to become a celebrity nowadays, and I'm talking about celebrities because
Yeah.
they will sacrifice a child or somebody in a minute, will send them through the fire,
For real.
will bring them up and raise them as you're going to be the next one. You're going to follow in my footsteps.
Like mother, like daughter.
Like son, like father. Because they raised them to be just like them. I don't want you broke. I don't want you poor. You ain't going to be out there no peasant. You're going to have to get this check too. You're going to have to go in that back room too. That's what they do. See, look at Will Smith's son. That boy, look, when I seen him on The Pursuit of Happiness in the movies he was in, he looked like he had a promising future. I mean, he was just looking. Even when I seen him on the video,
King.
just the two of us, with him and Will Smith, and his other son too, looked like he had a promising future. Even Willow. You look at them kids now, they're like, dang man, what happened? What happened to that pretty little boy, handsome little boy, that pretty little girl?
Yeah.
They grew up and now they
They in that
stuff all over their face look like a whole demon is on.
They in that industry.
Like father, like son, like mother,
Lord.
like daughter. You raised up in that mess, you're going to fall right into it. Because you ain't been talked to about God, huh?
I said even Jada Pinkett.
All of them. Now, I was just talking about them, but it's a lot of them. It's a lot of stuff. I just picked them out because, hey, Will Smith was that dude to me back in the day. But now that I know the truth, I'm like, wait a minute. This is why I say abandon your no God idols. They don't serve God. Am I going to put up with questions from people like you, Israel? As sure as I am the living God, I, God the Master, refuse to be called into question by you. You ain't finna interview me. You ain't finna interrogate me on what I'm about to do. You're not about to come at me and ask me why you doing this. I thought I was your son. I thought I was your daughter. You don't get to ask me a jackdaw thing. Look what you have done. You weren't trying to hear from me. What you're secretly thinking is never going to happen. You're thinking, we're going to be like everybody else, just like the other nations. We're going to worship gods we can make and control. As sure as I am the living God, says God, the Master. Think again. With the mighty show of strength and terrifying rush of anger, I will be king over you. I'll bring you back from the nations, collect you out of the countries to which you've been scattered with a mighty show of strength and terrifying rush of anger. I'll bring you to the desert of nations and haul you into court where you'll be face to face with judgment.
Come on, Lord.
I, the God of all gods, of all creation, will be the king. I will stand tall. I will be the one
He is the king.
that's going to bring judgment. You're going to have to come to me and I'm going to slam the gavel. You ain't going to have to go to the physical court and they say innocent or guilty.
Right.
You're going to come to me and I'm going to say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity.
Right.
I never knew you. Or job well done, my good and faithful servant, who I am well pleased. Excuse me. As I faced your parents with judgment in the desert of Egypt, so I'll face you with judgment. I'll scrutinize and search every person as you arrive, and I'll bring you under the bond of the covenant. I'll cull out the rebels and traitors. I'll lead them out of their exile, but I won't bring them back to Israel. Then you'll realize that I am God. But you people of Israel, this is the message of God the Master to you. Go ahead, serve your no God idols, but later you'll think better of it and quit throwing filth and mud on me with your pagan offerings and no God idols. For on my holy mountain, the high mountain of Israel, I, God the Master, tell you that the entire people of Israel will worship me. I'll receive them there with open arms. I'll demand your best gifts and offerings, all your holy... Hold on, y'all. They got this puzzle stuff. This is how they be trying to get me. I'll demand your best gifts and offerings, all your holy sacrifices. What more I'll receive you as the best kind of offerings when I bring you back from all the lands and countries in which you've been scattered. I'll demonstrate in the eyes of the world that I am the holy. When I return to you, the land of Israel, the land that I solemnly promised with upraised arms to give to your parents, you'll realize that I am God. Then there you'll remember all that you've done, the way you've lived, that has made you filthy, and you'll loathe yourselves. But dear Israel, you'll also realize that I am God when I respond to you out of who I am, not by what I feel about evil, not what I feel about the evil lives you've lived, the corrupt history you compiled, decree of God, the Master. What did he just say? Eventually, you're going to come to me. Eventually, you're going to find out that I, God the Master, am doing all of this. Your lives that you used to live, you won't live them. You won't live those same ways anymore. The music you used to listen to, you will not be listening to. The way that people act, they will not act that way no more. Because now you have a God that you know that don't play that and would not put anything out there like that to lead you astray. The Preacher's Creed, thou shalt not, 2 words used when 10,000 will keep in the pews. What you talking about? Make sense of it. Verse 45, God's message came to me. Son of man, face south. Let the message roll out against the south. Prophesy against the wilderness, forest of the south. Tell the forest of the south. Listen to the message of God. God the Master says, I'll set a fire in you that will burn up every tree, dead trees and live trees alike. Nobody will put out the fire. The whole country from the south to the north will be blackened by it. Everyone is going to see that I, God, started the fire and that it's not going to be put out. And I said, oh God, everyone is saying of me, he makes up stories. He making up stuff. God don't say that. Why he saying all that? God didn't say that in his word. Ain't that what they say? Yeah. Ain't that how they look at you sometimes? Yeah. God don't be talking like that. Why would God say he gonna burn up folks? Why would God say he gonna take people's houses out? Why would God say that he gonna send hailstorms down on people? Because just the same thing that he did in Sodom and Gomorrah. Just like the plagues in Egypt. We're going to see that too. Chapter 21. Y'all ready?
Yes.
This Message Bible, boy, it's different. Like that. God's message came to me. Son of man, now face Jerusalem and let the message roll out against the sanctuary. Prophesy against the land of Israel. Say God's message. I'm against you. I'm pulling my sword from its sheath and unaliving both the wicked and the righteous, because I'm treating everyone the same, good and bad. Everyone from south to north is going to feel my sword. Everyone will know that I mean business. So, son of man, groan, double up in pain, make a scene. And I'm going to do that here in a minute. When they ask you, why all this groaning, this carrying on? Say, because of the news that's coming. It'll knock the breath out of everyone. Hearts will stop. Cold knees turn to rubber. Yes, it's coming. No stopping it. Decree of God, the Master. He says, make a scene. Show them what I mean. Y'all going to be shaking in your boots. People going to piss on themselves. Right. From what they see. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a situation. They're going to be crying out because of what is getting ready to take place. Remember, they're going to say, oh, he just lying. He telling stories. He telling fables. This ain't what God finna do. Mm-hmm. This ain't how God act. Why would God do anything like that? Why would God punish us and he the one that put us out here? Well, that's what they say. A lot of atheists today, they say, why would God punish you for what he already knew that you was going to do? He's a narcissist. God's message to me. Son of man, prophesy. Tell them, the master says, a sword, razor sharp and polished, sharpened to unalive, polished to flash like lightning. My child, you've despised the scepter of Judah by worshiping every tree idol. The sword is made to glisten, to be held and brandished, is sharpened and polished, ready to be brandished by the unaliver. Yell out and wail, son of man. The sword is against my people, the princes of Israel, and my people abandoned the sword. Wring your hands, tear out your hair. Testing comes. Why have you despised discipline? You can't get around it. Decree of God the Master. So prophesy, son of man. Clap your hands. Get their attention. Tell them the sword's coming down. Once, twice, 3 times. It's a sword to unalive. A sword for a massacre, a sword relentless, a sword inescapable, people collapsing right and left, going down like dominoes. I've stationed a murderous sword at every gate in the city, flashing the lightning, brandished murderously, cut to the right, thrust to the left, murderous, sharp-edged sword. Then I'll clap my hands, a signal that my anger is spent. I, God, have spoken.
Come on.
He said, clap your hands. And I ain't talking about clapping like this, Nene. Nene.
He said he had to go.
Just obey and listen. Don't be disrespectful. I'm saying that right on this live.
Amen.
Honor the father and the mother. If they tell you to do something, don't talk back. Just do what they tell you to do. Y'all kids have a habit of running your mouth instead of just doing what we tell y'all to do.
That's what it is.
That's that honor part. Quit being disrespectful. You ain't reached that peak yet. You ain't even reached that yet. You ain't even got no kids yet. Stop doing that.
Didn't even have.
It's just yes, ma'am, or yes, sir.
Period.
A sword relentless. A sword inescapable. People collapsing right and left. Going down like dominoes. Falling out. Losing their lives. I've stationed a murderous sword at every gate in the city. It's something coming down. The word is coming down. And the word is that sword that I was telling y'all earlier. When that word hits, it hits like lightning. It hits like somebody just hit you right in the gut. Flashing like lightning. Brandished murderously. Cut to the right. Thrust to the left. Murderous sharp-edged sword. Then I'll clap my hands. A signal that my anger is spent and I, God, have spoken. God's message came to me. Son of man, lay out 2 roads for the sword of the king of Babylon to take. Start them from the same place. A road right here, a road right there. Place a signpost at the beginning of each road. Post one sign to mark the road of the sword to Rabbah of the Ammonites. Post the other to mark the road to Judah and Fort Jerusalem. The king of Babylon stands at the fork in the road, and he decides by divination which of the 2 roads to take. The king of Babylon decides which road you're going to take. And it's by divination. So you got this road over here, it's going to lead you to hell. And you got this road over here, that's definitely going to lead you to hell. The king of Babylon is full of divination. It's not full of God. And which of the roads to take? He draws straws. He throws God dice. He examines a goat liver. He opens his right hand. The omen says, head for Jerusalem. So he's on his way with battering rams, roused to unalive, sounding the battle cry, pounding down city gates, building siege works to the Judah leaders, who themselves have sworn oaths. It will seem like a false divination, but he will remind them of their guilt, so they'll be captured. So this is what God the Master says. Because your sin is now out in the open, so everyone can see what you've been doing, you'll be taken captive, O Zedekiah, blasphemous and evil prince of Israel. Time's up. It's punishment payday. God says, take your royal crown off your head. No more business as usual. The underdog will be promoted and the top dog will be demoted. Ruins and ruins and ruins. I'll turn the whole place into ruins. And ruins it will remain until one comes who has right to it. Then I'll give it to him. But son of man, your job is to prophesy. Tell them this is the message from God, the Master, against the Ammonites and against their cruel taunts. Breaking it down. And then we'll be at verse What is that? Verse 32, finishing up where it says a sword, a sword. So, something has to be taken from the ones that have been in position. I don't know what that say. Something has been taken from the ones that have been in position because it's been of nothing but ruins. It's been nothing of but evilness. They have not done the people right. So God says, I have to remove them from the face of the earth. I have to take their crown from them. I have to take their mantle from them. I have to take it all away from them so I can give it to the one that I choose. Top dog will be now underdogs. And when I say top dog, the ones that's on top right now will be poor now. Will be the struggling ones, will be the peasants. And then the underdog will become the top dog. And not like them, will become the top dog to where they're in charge and they're going to get things in order according to God's word. Excuse me. A sword, barred to kill, to unalive, sharp as a razor, flashing like lightning. Despite false sword propaganda circulated in Ammon, the sword will sever Ammonite necks, for whom its punishment payday. Return the sword to the sheath. I'll judge you in your home country, in the land where you grew up. I'll empty out my wrath on you. Breathe hot anger down on your neck. I'll give you vicious men skilled in torture. You'll end up as a stove wood. Corpses will litter your land. Not so much as memory will be left of you. I, God, have said so. So there's an army. If y'all don't know, there is an army that is skilled in torture. There's people that's skilled in the torturing of folks. Russia, China, Iran, whomever, they are skilled in torturing folks. Mainly Russia tell, because they don't care. They don't care at all. If y'all watch movies with people from Russia, you will understand they don't give a jack dog about torture. Chapter 22, you ready? Mm-hmm. I need something to drink first. A scarecrow of the nations. God's message came to me. Son of man, are you going to judge this bloody city or not? Are you going to judge the bloody city or not? Come now. Are you going to judge her? Do it. Face her with all her outrageous obscenities. Tell her, this is what God the Master says. You're a city of murderers at the core, just asking for punishment. You're a city obsessed with no God idols, making yourself filthy. And all your unaliving, you've piled up guilt. And all your idol making, you've become filthy. You forced a premature end to your existence. I'll put you on exhibit as a scarecrow of the nations, the world's worst joke. From far and near, they'll deride you as infamous and filth, notorious for chaos. Did anybody know about scarecrow? Why do they put scarecrows up?
To keep the crows away.
To what?
To keep the crows away.
To scare the crows away? So God just says, I'll put you as a crow, the people that have been doing wrong, as a crow to scare who away?
The people.
To scare people from doing the same thing again. I'm going to make these cities, these states, these places, the people that have allowed all these obscenities to go on, all of these transgressions of the law to go on for so long. Now I'm finna make them the scarecrow that everybody see. Because now you ain't going to ever want to do wrong, to bring harm, to show someone how to lose their life from going against God the Master. Show enough. Your leaders, that was a joke for some of y'all. Your leaders, the princes of Israel among you, compete in crime. You're a community that's insolent to parents, abusive to outsiders, oppressive against orphans and widows. You treat my holy things with contempt and desecrate my Sabbaths. You have people spreading lies and spilling blood, flocking to hills, to the sex shrines, and fornicating unrestrained. Incest is common. Men force themselves on women regardless of whether they're ready or willing. Sex is now anarchy. Anyone is fair game. Neighbor, daughter-in-law, sister, Murder is for hire. Usury is rampant. Extortion is commonplace. And you've forgotten me, decreed God the Master. Can I repeat that again? Can you give me the King James Version, please? You see my Bible? Oh, I got it right here. That's Ezekiel 22. I'm going to read this for y'all, King James, and we're going to break this down.
Break it down.
And y'all know it don't take me too long to find a chapter. 22. What verse was that if y'all paying attention? Because y'all look bored.
Now we ain't bored with this.
Chapter 22, verse 6. Behold, the princes of Israel, everyone were in thee to their power to shed blood. Everybody is learning to shed blood. Is the Father lying right now when he talking about the word? Don't everybody know how to unalive somebody? Everybody talking about gang, gang, pew, pew.
Right.
They know how to unalive somebody. In thee have they set light by father and mother. In the midst of thee have they dealt by oppression with the stranger. In thee have they vexed the fatherless and the widow. Thou hast despised mine holy things and hast profaned my Sabbaths. In thee are men that carry tails to shed blood. And in thee they eat upon the mountains. In the midst of thee they commit lewdness. In thee have they discovered their father's nakedness again. Like back in the, if you go back in the chapter, who discovered their father's nakedness? Who was looking at their father when he was drunk and he was naked?
Him.
Thank you.
No.
Somebody that knows the Bible.
I know
Somebody
about
that has researched and knows certain things. You can put it in the
yeah.
comments if you want to.
I know about
For y'all little three that's in here.
it. I think I'm moving.
In thee have they humbled her that was set apart for pollution. And one hath committed abomination with his neighbor's wife. And another hath lewdly defiled his daughter-in-law. And another in thee hath humbled his sister, his father's daughter. In thee have they taken gifts to shed blood. Thou hast taken usury and increase, and thou hast greedily gained of thy neighbors by extortion, and hast forgotten me, says the Lord God. Now when he says in thee, do y'all understand what he say? In thee, not in you, but in this place where we live at. We have learned these things. You see them on TV. Now you got young men that want to go sleep with their own mama.
Right.
You got girls that want to sleep with somebody's daddy. You got men that want to sleep with their own daughter.
They encourage that mess.
Incest is common now.
Come on, Lord.
Sex is the main thing that everybody wants.
Devil is
And you know what they do? They give you money to show it to somebody else. They give them money to sing about it.
yeah.
They give them money to rap about it. And they give them money to act it out. You see it on the television. Why do we need to see stuff like this?
Right.
Why? Why do our minds need to be tainted like this? They don't, but they do. Because of who's in control. Are y'all listening? He says, I have to remove the ones that are in charge because with them being in charge, they are leading people astray. They're not teaching you truth. They're not teaching you to do what God tells you to do. They're teaching you what man tells you to do. They want you to do what the enemy wants everybody to do, which is go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
That's why God says, don't follow after your parents, children. Don't do what they did and how they got their bread, their money, their cheese, their cheddar, whatever it is, they bag. You got to go the right way.
Don't do
But look what they've done. I'm going to read it in the message again because y'all didn't understand when I was reading it in the King James, but we're going to read it one more time. Your leaders, the princes of Israel among you, compete in crime. What do?
They compete. They compete.
compete in crime.
Compete in crime. What does that mean? They against one another. Look, hey, I did it better than you. No, I got to make a movie better than that. I got to make a video better than that. I got to put something out better than what they put out because I'm the one that need to be on top. I'm the one that want the award.
Right.
I'm the one that I've got to get all the fans so they can acknowledge me. Everybody on the Beehive. While the Beehive is leading you to destruction.
That part.
You think the Beehive is right? Hell no. You're a community that's insolent to parents, abusive to outsiders, a community that's insolent to parents. Don't even listen to parents no more.
No.
Back in the day, we had to listen to our parents.
Sure did.
And our parents was young.
Right.
They was teenagers. They had just hit their 20s.
Yep, you right.
But we still had to listen to them.
Sure did.
And we had grandparents that would knock the piss out of you if you disrespected
You did.
anybody that was older than you. What you just did or what you did,
Yeah.
don't you know if you had a grandparent right now, they would knock the piss out of you
Yeah.
if y'all was back in the day with us.
Disrespect.
But now it's okay to disrespect them. They compete to do this stuff. They do it for TikTok views and likes and stuff. They do stupid stuff just so everybody will follow them. So they can be the latest trend. Competing, like we just said. Compete. Oppressive against orphans and widows. They don't even care for orphans and widows. No more. What do they do to orphans and widows? Treat them badly.
Use them for money.
Yep, use them for money, adopt them, and act like they really gonna take care of them. When all they doing, like you said, using them for money. And then some of them be acting funny with them. Some of them be touching on them. Let's just keep it a buck.
Right, that part.
Because it ain't your own child, so you gonna treat this child like a stepchild and literally treat them bad. I had a stepmama from hell. Stepmama from hell.
Yes, Lord.
You treat my holy things with contempt and desecrate my Sabbaths. How do they desecrate the Sabbaths? Can anybody help me with that? I mean, I'm going to read it again, but I just want to hear y'all perspective. How do you desecrate the Sabbaths? From everything that he just said, they desecrate my Sabbaths.
They're not honoring God. And
They're not keeping the Sabbath
They
day
do
holy.
what
They
they
not
wanna
remember.
do
They
on
do
that
what they
day.
want to do. They do the Bobby Brown song. It's my prerogative.
They sure enough do.
I do what I want to do. I can live my life. It's my prerogative.
You right. But like,
And then on the song, Bobby said, I be doing it just for you. It's my prerogative. Y'all don't even understand what he's saying. I be doing it just for you. I'm doing it so y'all can copy me. I'm doing it so you can next be the next Bobby or Whitney.
Right.
You can sing, you can dance, you can be just like me. Under somebody else's spell, because you got to get in competition. All them up there is in competition with each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the music is flowing just like that. They got to get somebody else. And then when they get old,
They got to get somebody else.
they got to get somebody else because your old tail can't move like it used to.
Who up next?
Genuine, sit your tail down.
Who up next?
Ron Isaac, sit your tail down.
Right, y'all too old.
All y'all old folks that's still out here trying to sing these songs that we used to listen to back in the day, sit your tail down.
Let it go.
It's hard.
Let it go. You're not in competition with nobody no more. Now you're in competition with yourself.
That shit pep sunk.
You're going to mess around and pass out on that stage.
Lord have mercy.
You got these kids out here wanting to do what you used to do, and they're going to be doing the same thing you're doing and thinking that they're going to get old. And you think they're going to be singing these crazy songs that they started out singing when they first came out, and then when they get old, they still going to be singing about this nasty stuff?
Right, or thinking like that.
Who going to be singing like that? Like, yo, old crinkled tail, like you ain't even thinking about no coochie and all that stuff. Like, who? For real? It done dried up.
Oh my God.
You just stop.
Jesus help us.
You have people spreading lies and spilling blood, flocking to the hills, to sex shrines and fornicating unrestrained. Now you got people that just want to do whatever they want to do, flocking to the hills. You can go to the lake and you can get in at the lake in the dark now. Police don't be out like they used to do back in the day. They would watch everything. Now you can just do whatever you want. Just because you got money, you can go do whatever you want to. Bail yourself out. Incest is common. Men force themselves on women regardless of whether they're ready or willing. Men force themselves on women regardless of what?
If they're ready or willing.
What does that mean?
When they tell their tails no, they
If
still
they're
want to
Look,
go.
you said no, I'm going to take it anyway.
Yeah.
You a virgin? I don't care. I'm taking it. It's mine. I want it.
So without their consent.
Yes, without their
Lie.
consent.
That's crazy.
or whether they're ready or willing. Sex is now anarchy. Anyone is fair game. Neighbor, daughter-in-law, sister. Murder is for hire. Usury is rampant. Exhortation is commonplace. All of this stuff that you have been given, that we as a people have been given, is common now. It's common to do wrong, and it ain't even looked upon as it's a bad thing now. It's like, oh, well, shoot. That's what they do now. That's the common thing. That's normal. And you've forgotten me, decree God the Master. Now look, I've clapped my hands, calling everyone's attention to your rapturous greed and your bloody brutalities. Can you stick with it? Will you be able to keep at this once I start dealing with you? I, God, have spoken. I'll put an end to this. I'll throw you to the four winds. I'll scatter you all over the world. I'll put a full stop to your filthy living. You will be defiled, spattered with your own mud in the eyes of the nations, and you'll recognize that I'm God. You're going to recognize I'm God now. You're going to recognize that I ain't playing now, because I'm going to shut down all the stuff that you think that is normal. Those things are getting shut down. I'm going to shut you down. You think you're going to still be messing with somebody's child? You think you're still going to be out here unaliving folks, teaching people to unalive folks, putting it on TV now? I'm going to shut it down to where the TV ain't going to work now. I'm going to shut it down to where the internet ain't going to be on now. There ain't nobody going to see this stuff no more. It's going to be common. You're going to go back to the original state. You're going to go back to where people are staying in the house now. Father and mother are in charge now. We on the same page.
Yes, Lord.
We're not against each other no more.
Yes.
We don't need the system no more. As a matter of fact, the system will be shut down.
Yes, Lord. All we need is
I have to shut down everything that the heathen, that the enemy has put out here for you to think that it's for you. Because look what they've done to you. They've turned you into them. Amen.
Shutting it down.
But you're going to recognize that I am God, the Master. God's message came to me, verse 17. Son of man, the people of Israel are slag to me, the useless byproduct of redefined copper, tin, iron, and lead left at the smelter, a worthless slag heap. So tell them God the Master has spoken, because you've all become worthless slag. You're on notice. I'll assemble you in Jerusalem as men gather silver, copper, iron, lead, and tin into a furnace and blow fire on it to melt it down. So in my wrath, I'll gather you and melt you down. I'll blow on you with fire of my wrath to melt you down in the furnace as silver is melted down. You'll be melted down. That should get through to you. That should get through to you. Then you'll recognize that I, God, have let my wrath loose on you. God got to let his wrath loose on the ones that don't want to listen to him. Because remember, it's always going to be an example of what you ain't going to never do.
Come on.
If you see somebody that's in sin get punished for their sin from God's wrath, why would you keep on trying to do what they do? Why would you try to copy them? Why would you try to be like them? That's like that one dude. What's the dude name that you had me listen to, baby? What's his name? With all the tattoos, and he was talking about he used to go into the places and do stupid stuff.
John Cabana.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He used to do stupid stuff and people would follow him.
Yeah.
He used to do a lot of dumb stuff and people would follow him. He did the stuff because
He did.
it was common, because everybody liked it. It got him the views. It got him the attention that he wanted to get. Or not the attention he wanted to get, but it got him attention to where everybody was like, oh, I want to be like him. Now, everybody want to do stupid stuff on these platforms just so they can be liked,
Dumb stuff.
loved, just so they can be popular.
Yeah.
God's message came to me. Son of man, tell her, you're a land that during the time I was angry with you, got no rain, not so much as a spring shower. The leaders among you become desperate, like roaring, ravening lions, killing indiscriminately. They grabbed and looted, leaving widows in their wake. Your priests violated my law and desecrated my holy things. They can't tell the difference between sacred and secular. They tell the people there's no difference between right and wrong. They're contemptuous of my holy Sabbaths, profaning me by trying to pull me down to their level. Your politicians are like wolves, prowling and unaliving rapidly, taking whatever they want. Your preachers cover up for the politicians by pretending to have received visions and special revelations. They say this is what God the Master says when God has said, when God hasn't said so much as one word.
Come on.
Extortion is rife. Robbery is epidemic. The poor and needy are abused. Outsiders are kicked around at will with no access to justice. I look for someone to stand up for me against all this, to repair the defenses of the city, to take a stand for me and to stand in the gap to protect this land so I wouldn't have to destroy it. I couldn't find anyone, not one, so I'll empty out my wrath on them. Burn them to a crisp with my hot anger. Serve them with the consequences of all they've done. Decree of God the Master. Let me go back and read this one more
Break
time.
it down. Break it down.
Your priest violated my law and desecrated my holy things. Who did he say first?
Priest.
Your priest. And then what did they do next? They can't tell the difference between sacred and
Come on.
secular.
Sacred.
There's supposed to be something that's sacred, that's hallowed, that's
Yes,
separate.
Lord.
But you can't tell the difference between them because you are for the politicians.
That part.
You are for the people that run your church,
Yeah.
that pay for it, that give you the money for it, that make sure it can stand. Keep on reading.
Yeah. You said sacred or secular, so that is what? Holy in the world.
Unholy,
Yeah.
holy and unholy,
Yeah.
worldly and unworldly. Where I'm at. They tell the people there's no difference between right and wrong. What does that mean? There ain't no difference between right and wrong.
You do what
So
you
you
want.
can do what you want.
Because God is going to what?
Forgive you.
Forgive you. You're covered under grace.
Yeah.
Ain't no difference. We all done made mistakes. We done all done stuff. Like, hey, I can't tell you nothing. Yes, you
Once
can.
Saved, always saved.
Oh, yeah. I can't stand that. That once saved, always saved will get somebody caught up in some mess.
So will.
They're contemptuous of my holy Sabbath. Y'all know the priests don't even try to keep the Sabbath. They'll preach against the Sabbath all day. The Sabbath can't save you. The Sabbath can't help you. That was for the people back in Israel, Danny P.
Right, all of them.
All of them. But the ones that's on these platforms that I know about, calling you out.
Yeah, they'll say it.
Y'all wrong for telling people this mess. Y'all are straight up wrong. Y'all don't know the word for yourself. You just doing stuff for likes and for views because you got 100 and some views or you got 70 some views. You got all these people that follow you. You got all these people that give money to you. You're doing the same exact thing that they do inside the church, the synagogue, the temple, the gathering place,
Yep, in the building.
the building. Profaning me by trying to pull me down to their level. They trying to pull God down to their level. Not them trying to get on God's level, because none of us can ever get on God's level. Let's just be real. We not, with our little minds, we can never
Never.
get on his level.
Never.
But they try to dumb him down to where he on our level now.
Right.
Oh, I know how God think. I know why God do this. God chose me. God chose me, man of God and woman of God, prophet and prophetess, lioness.
They try to put them in a box.
Oh, yeah.
Put them in the box and then tell you, oh, well, once you get saved, you great.
That's it.
Or in order to get saved, you got to be able to speak in tongues first.
Right.
You got to get baptized. You got to get submerged in the water. Before you get baptized, you got to be able to speak in tongues. You got to speak in the Holy Spirit, the holy language. And then you got to go through this. All of these little trials.
Right.
God ain't never sent us through this mess. This is tradition. This is what man has told us to do in order to be saved. When ain't nobody saved.
And speaking in tongues don't help you with Jack.
At all. It don't help you a jack dog at all. Speaking in tongues.
Change, relationship.
Matter of fact, in speaking in tongues, somebody's supposed to be interpreting what you
Right,
saying.
what you saying.
Where I'm at. Your politicians are like wolves, prowling and unaliving rapidly, taking whatever they want. Your politicians, who are the politicians? Who's the politicians?
Break it down.
Your mayors, your governors,
All that.
presidents,
All that.
Congress,
Politicians.
governmental system,
All of them.
all of them that's up there. Oh, the ones that you got to pay taxes to. That's who we talking about. They ain't trying to stop nothing. They're not trying to stop the crime. They're not trying to stop families being separated. They're the ones that's creating it. And then they create platforms or resources for what they created.
Yeah, places for you to go.
WIC, Section 8,
Yeah.
DHS.
Yeah.
They created stuff like that because of what they created it to be. What they created people to be. Prisons, thank you. Prisons.
Come on.
Why did they create them? For God's people.
Yeah.
Break the law, we send you to prison. We got a place for you. And when you go in there, hard labor.
Slavery.
Yes, slavery. Hard labor. You'll be treated like an animal. You'll be treated like nobody cares for you. You won't be protected in there. You have to protect yourself at all times, like you in boxing.
That part.
As they say, keep your hands up at all times. Protect yourself at all times. When you go to prison, you got to protect your butt. Excuse me. You got to protect your butt. Shut up, baby. You got to protect your butt. You got to protect everything. Girls, you got to protect your coat. You got to protect everything.
Yeah, like
And not
kids.
just from the prisoners in the cell. You got to protect it from the guards too.
Everything.
Because they feel like they in charge over you.
It ain't no joke, y'all.
But the politicians, everybody that created this stuff for you. Not for themselves. Well, actually, they did create for themselves because they make money off
Yeah,
of it.
they do.
Money. For the love of money is the root of what?
All these.
Your preachers cover up for the politicians by pretending to have received visions and special revelations. They cover up for
the politicians.
what type of special visions and
Lord
revelations
have mercy.
do they help you to see?
You said cover up for the politicians.
They cover up for the politicians. Look, now you don't hear them. They ain't covering up for Trump tail.
Right.
But shoot, when Obama was in, could nobody talk about Obama? Could nobody talk about him? You couldn't say nothing against that man.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't say that his wife was a man.
Cover up them politicians.
You could say them children was his. You could ask Joan Rivers if she was still here. Joan Rivers, as soon as she said it, she was gone next. She told everybody, we got the first gay president, openly gay president.
That part.
But they don't want to talk about that. Pretended to have received visions and special revelations. They say, this is what God the Master says when God hasn't said so much as one word. There's people on here right now saying God said say this and God said say that. And God ain't said nothing through them or to them.
On all these platforms.
They only doing this stuff just so they can get people to like them.
Yeah. Subscribe to their channel.
I see people right now sitting down in their chairs, half naked or whatever it is. They on these platforms just doing whatever they want to. You got men and women of God, supposedly, that will show parts of their body and act like they ain't doing it.
Right. Roll over wrong.
Knowing you got a big old booty and you walking through the screen and acting like don't nobody see you switching and things. But you supposed to be a prophetess.
They know what they do.
You supposed to be a prophet.
No.
I think that was talking about Jesus Christ come. I don't know what you talking about.
I already hit him up, baby.
Oh. They say this is what God the Master says when God hasn't said so much as one word. Extortion is rife. Robbery is epidemic. The poor and needy are abused. Outsiders are kicked around at will with no access to justice. People is kicked around right now at will with no access to justice, especially the poor and people that's out on the street. They get treated like crap. They get treated like they just like the bottom of your shoe, dirt on the bottom of your shoe, mud, whatever it is. But God says, when all of this is shut down, when your politicians are shut down, when your so-called priests, preachers, whatever you want to call them, teachers of the word, prophet, lion tails, prophetess, lion tails too, all of them, when this stuff is shut down, you will know that I, God, have spoken. Because I'm going to shut all of them down. They're going to be set ablaze. They're going to be on fire for lying to you, for doing you wrong, for leading you astray. Chapter 23. Wild with lust. Where we at? Chapter 23. Wild with lust. God's message came to me. Son of man, there were two women, daughters of the same mother. They became whores. I think this is about a hola and a hola bug again. There were two women, daughters of the same mother. They became whores in Egypt. Whores from a young age. 304s for those that don't know. Their beasts were fondled. Or excuse me, I said their beasts. Their breasts. Stuff is starting to look a little bleak for me. Their breasts were fondled. Their young bosoms caressed. The older sister was named Ahola. The younger was Aholabah. They were daughters, and they gave birth to sons and daughters. Ahola is Samaria, and Aholabah is Jerusalem. Talking about people at this time. This is what happens to a lot of our daughters. They get fondled at an early age. They get touched on. Their innocence is taken away from them. Some of them have children at early ages. Ahola is Samaria, and Aholabah is Jerusalem. My toes is cramping again. Ahola started whoring while she was still mine. Y'all saw it turn. I didn't have to say it. She lusted after Assyrians as lovers. Military men, smartly uninformed in blue, or uniformed in blue. Ambassadors and governors, good-looking young men mounted on fine horses. Her lust was unrestrained. She was a 304 to the Assyrians' elite. She compounded her filth with the idols of those to whom she gave herself in lust. She never slowed down the whoring she began while young in Egypt. She continued sleeping with men who played with her breasts and spent their lust on her. What happened? Women, y'all can explain this. What happened to this young lady?
She didn't even list.
Well, yeah, but it consumed her to where now this became her job. This became something that she did on a regular.
So she was getting paid for it.
Yeah. It was people like, okay, you look at the people in the army.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff happened to them young girls out there when they go into other countries. They children, their daughters get passed on to grown men. Because, hey, that's what they do out there. Like they pay for the services out there. This is pay for your safety. Give me her or give me that one. I'll take all of them. I'll keep you protected, but I need this first. This is how things go on. So I left her to the Assyrian lovers, for whom she was obsessed with lust. They ripped off her clothes, took away her children, and then the final indignity, they unalived her. Among women, her name became shame, history's judgment on her. This is even what happened to some of our women today. Some of our women go through this same stuff. This is about us. Our women get treated like this all the time. And when they tired of them, they unalive them. And they just take their children and do what they want with them and groom them up the same way. Born in sin and shaping in iniquity. Her sister Aholibah saw all this. But she became even worse than her sister in lust and in whoring. If you can believe it, she also went crazy with lust for Assyrians, ambassadors and governors, military men, smartly dressed and mounted on the fine horses, the Assyrian elite. And I saw that she also had become incredibly filthy. Both women followed the same path. But Aholibah surpassed her sister. When she saw figures of Babylonians carved in relief on walls and painted red, fancy belts around their waists, elaborate turbans on their heads, all of them looking important, famous Babylonians, she went wild with lust and sent invitations to them in Babylon. The Babylonians came on the run, fornicated with her, made her dirty inside and out. When they had thoroughly debased her, she lost interest in them. Then she went public with her fornication. She exhibited her smecks to the world.
Oh, so
OnlyFans?
It was made.
OnlyFans? See, OnlyFans wasn't back then. Like they was just doing things just because they was forced to do it at the time. Now they're not forced because they become worse than the ones before them.
Right.
Our young women, I'm sorry to say it, but y'all have become worse than the ones before. And not just young. Hold on. Let's not just stop there. It's some grown women that's grown, that's become worse than the ones before, because now it's just out there, just at everybody's taking. As long as you pay for it, you get on Snapchat, you can find it.
Yeah.
Hit my private story.
Everywhere.
Yeah, they say.
You want to see my private story? You want to see my privacy? You got to pay for it. OnlyFans, you got to make sure you pay to see this here.
No thank
If you want to see what all I got going on and how I work it, how I do it, how I get swallowed, huh? How I get swallowed and how I operate, you got to pay for it. This is not for free. But they worse. They worse because back then, women had some type of class about
Right,
themselves in a
that
way.
part.
Even if you was a 304,
Some
they,
kind of privacy.
they still had some type of privacy.
So
Yeah.
not everybody knew about it.
Heck no! You was like a witch if you was a 304
They
back
didn't
then.
want you to know that
They didn't
was
want you to
doing
know
it.
that they was a 304.
Yeah.
They kept it quiet. Only the women knew about the other women, but they still didn't talk about it like that. Even the men didn't go out and tell everybody who this was, because that was
Right.
your privacy.
Yeah.
That was between you and her.
Yeah.
Your secret.
That's it. Now it's everybody's secret.
Everybody know.
Everybody get to know.
Everybody.
Everybody, look, if you want what I just had, man, you got to pay for that thing, boy. Whoo, shoot. Nowadays, it's a whole nother ballgame.
It is.
And then some of them ain't even no shame to where they don't even want you to pay for it.
Mm.
Some of them, they just need a place to stay.
Right. Come on.
They need a place to lay their head at.
Hey.
They come in there and they'll do some strange things for a piece of change or a piece for just something to eat
Right.
or a place to sleep.
That's crazy.
For real. It didn't got bad.
Man, that let them in there.
You got to hit the whole team up. You got to hit the whole football team, whole basketball team.
Lord have mercy.
Different.
You got to get ran through just so anybody can like you.
No,
Different.
thank
everybody.
you. No, thank you.
But she exhibited her sex smecks to the whole world. I turned my back on her just as I had on her sister, but that didn't slow her down. She went at the whoring harder than ever. She remembered when she was young, just starting out as the 304 in Egypt, that whetted her appetite for more viral, vulgar, and violent lovers, stallions, obsessive in their lust. Stallions.
Don't go there.
We're not talking about
Don't you go there.
stallions. A stallion is a male horse.
My.
That means that they hung. So she was like, look, I can't fool with the little ones. I ain't fool with the miniature ones. I got to get me somebody that's hung.
Right.
That's got a slow.
Somebody grown.
Somebody grown. Africans or whatever.
Got all the money.
Yeah. They got to go after all this type of stuff. But God said, I had to turn my back on her. And even when I still turned my back on her, she went even harder.
Right.
She went after them even harder. Some of y'all girls nowadays go after them mugs even harder when God turned his back on you. Even the dudes too, but we talking about these right here in this scripture, so we're going to stick with what it's talking about.
Yeah.
What be done after this?
What she say?
No, you
Come
got
on.
interested in this lesson.
What be done after this? I turned my back on her just as I had on her sister, but that didn't slow her down. She went at a whoring harder than ever. She remembered when she was young, just starting out as a 304 in Egypt. She remembered it when she was young, how it all started.
Yeah.
That whetted her appetite for more viral, vulgar, and violent lovers, stallions obsessive in their lust. Violent lovers, what do you think that is? Ones that will beat on you, the ones
Right.
that will do you a whole different way, but she liked it. I like to get choked.
Right.
I like to be
Always
slapped
crazy.
around.
Right.
I like for you to toss me around.
Oh,
and
that's messy.
I like the toxic stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Toxic.
right.
Handcuffs and so.
Yeah, abusive stuff that you be like, man, what's wrong with you? You got some problems? Well, this is how it was when I was young. They
Right.
slap me around and tell me, hey, go in that room right now. So I'm so used to that. I like it.
That's what they want.
They got addicted.
Yes, addicted for real.
Jeez.
Toxic.
She longed for the sexual prowess of her youth back in Egypt, where her firm young breasts were caressed and fondled. She remembered when she was young. When she was young, let me touch it.
Yep, all that.
All that licking your fingers.
No
And,
thing.
look. Look at that. Your nipples getting hard.
Nothing.
Oh, it's getting a little wet down there. Oh, girl, you're turning to. But just keeping it real. That's how they do. Y'all, we not sugarcoating it. I know y'all don't like it like that, but we gonna tell the truth. Are we looking at me crazy?
I'd rather you tell the truth.
We gonna tell the truth. Because this is what be going on. This is what they remember when they was young. Therefore, Aholibah, this is the message from God, the master. I will incite your old lovers against you. Lovers you've gotten tired of and left in disgust. I'll bring them against you from every direction. Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pecads, Shoah, Koa, and all Assyrians. Good-looking young men, ambassadors and governors, elite officers and celebrities, all of them mounted on fine-spirited horses. You done been with everybody.
Everybody for
You done went around, girl. You done went from the time when you was young to where it was nothing, to where you done went up and you thought it was something, to where you grew up and you went to the politicians, you went to celebrities, you went to other nations, you went to governors, you went to elite officers, even got all the way up to the daggone celebrities.
That.
All of them mounted on fine-spirited horses. They'll come down on you out of the north, armed to the teeth, bringing chariots and troops from all sides. I'll turn over the task of judgment to them. They'll punish you according to their rules. I'll stand totally and relentlessly against you as they rip into you furiously. They'll mutilate you, cutting off your ears and nose, unaliving at random. They'll enslave your children, and anybody left over will be burned. They'll rip off your clothes and steal your jewelry. I'll put a stop to your sluttish sex, the whoring life you began in Egypt. You won't look on whoring with fondness anymore. You won't think back on Egypt with stars in your eyes.
Right.
You won't even be like what you used. You won't even remember that no more. You ain't even going to try to be like a 304 no more.
Right. That's nasty.
You're going to be a whole different person.
Come on.
If you survive it, because he says, I'm going to let them mutilate you. I'm going to let them do whatever they want to. And after they done with you, they're going to take your kids away from you.
Lord help us.
Right. What about?
Hold on, y'all. We might be talking about the present time.
That's a lot
But
going on.
this is stuff that happened back in the day already.
Yeah.
Come on.
They had already done this to folks. They was doing this to women long before. That's why you got orphans. When they get sick and tired of you, when they say, oh, I'm tired of her and we moving on to another one, pew, unalive you. You might go missing. They might not ever be able to find you.
Help us, Lord.
Right. For real.
I'm just keeping it a buck with you, but the same thing that happened back then is going to happen all over again.
History repeating itself.
It's already happening.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 28. A message from God, the Master. I'm at the point of abandoning you to those you hate, to those by whom you're repulsed. They'll treat you hatefully, leave you publicly naked, your whore's body exposed in the cruel glare of the sun. Your sluttish lust will be exposed. Your lust has brought you to this condition because you whored with pagan nations and made yourself filthy with their no God idols.
Come on, Lord.
You try to look like them.
Yep.
You try to do what they told you to do. You tried to look like them with the short skirts and stuff. You tried to wear half-naked clothes. You wanted to wear the fishnet stockings. You wanted the red bottoms. You wanted whatever it is that they got nowadays. You wanted to look like a 304. And some of y'all be wanting to put on them lashes.
Yep. Lashes.
I told you, you better study them lashes and where they came from in the first place. It does not change.
Natural's the best way.
Help us.
Betty Boop was the first one I seen with lashes. Her and Jessica Rabbit.
Yep, you right about it.
And them was 304s in cartoon form.
You right about it.
Them was 304s in cartoon form. Betty Boop always had the shirt, a little short skirt on. Bop boop beep doop.
Right.
Walking around. And then Jessica Rabbit always had on that red long sun, what do y'all call them, sun dresses?
Yeah.
Sundress with the slit on the side where you can see a little bit of skin.
Right.
There was 304s on cartoons.
And that was a cartoon.
And they made sure their hair was looking good,
Sure
everything.
did. Makeup, lips.
Why you think Roger Rabbit was losing his mind?
Ah.
Roger Rabbit had lost his mind when he seen Jessica Rabbit. That woman, that 304 was something for little kids, little boys.
Something else.
She was something else. But then Betty Boop, oh my gosh.
Mm.
People like Betty Boop, but you don't know why you like Betty Boop. Betty Boop was 304. And them lashes that she had on, I'm telling y'all right now, the reason the lashes I made it, and we're going to get back to the lashes, but the lashes, they was called cum catchers.
Jesus.
Nut catchers. That's what they was for.
That's what it's for.
A man get to mutilate, treat you any kind of way, and
Yeah.
all over your face, and then it drops right on the
They
lashes.
made that for that. He right about it.
They made it for that, but they don't tell you that. And now you girls out here, y'all got to put on lashes all the time. Ooh, I don't look good. I don't look right without my lashes.
I don't look like myself.
You don't look like myself. You don't look like yourself at all.
For real.
Now
Look
with the
a whole
lashes,
hot
you look a
mess.
whole different.
And not only that, they put them on cars now.
Yeah.
Lashes
Right.
on cars?
You right.
What do a car need some lashes for?
Come on.
You just telling everybody, I'm 304. I'm riding. This is my 304.
Advertise.
This is my 304 mobile.
Advertise.
Yes, right.
Advertising. Don't even know what you advertising for because you don't do no research. You just copy, folks. You a copycat.
Copycat. Monkey see, monkey do.
Copycat. You know, cat.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Cat.
Yes.
You copied. Oh, there.
That's crazy.
What? What?
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go.
That is good.
Let's get into it.
You copy.
You copied the life of your sister. Now I'll let you drink the cup she drank. So you copied the life of your sisters out there. Oh, the sister circle.
Yeah,
This is a sister circle. Yeah. You don't come against the women. You know, this is what we do. You can't down us for how we dress and what we look like because we want to wear wigs and all this stuff. You're making yourself look like a 304.
Yeah.
So because you copied them, he says, you copied your sister. Now I'll let you drink the cup that she drank. This is the message of God, the Master. You'll drink your sister's cup, a cup cannon deep and ocean wide. You'll be shunned and taunted as you drink from that cup full to the brim. You'll be falling down drunk and the tears will flow as you drink from that cup, titanic with terror. It's the cup of your sister, Samaria. You'll drink it dry, then smash it to bits and eat the pieces and end up tearing at your breasts. I've given the word, decree of God, the Master. So you'll become just like your sister. You'll become just like the people that you think or no, that you say are your idols.
Yeah, a lot of folks you
This is
copy.
who I like. This is why you got people out here trying to look like Beyonce. This is why you got folks out here trying to look like Megan Thee Stallion,
Y'all don't
Glorilla,
want that. Y'all don't want that
Sexy
life.
Red.
Y'all don't want
Even
it.
when we was young, you had folks out here that was trying to look like Lil' Kim,
Come on, Lil'
Foxy
Kim,
Brown,
Foxy
Trina,
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj,
Come on,
Cardi
say
B,
it. Say it. Tell the truth.
a whole buck.
That's it.
One 304,
Come on.
another 304.
Megan D and Cardi B, you better say it.
Listen to their names.
Come on.
Listen to their names. And it's in the Bible, in the King James too.
Lord.
A whole buck.
You want to be like them.
And a whole la.
Huh?
A whole and a whole buck. Whole is the key part of that.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention because you become the whole.
Y'all better
Or
pay
whore.
attention to who y'all following. Come on, Lord.
Finishing up. Therefore, God, the Master, says, because you've forgotten all about me, pushing me into the background, now you must pay for what you've done. Pay for your sluttish sex and whoring life. I bet you ain't know this was in the Bible, did you?
Oh, what's in there?
I bet you they ain't gonna read this. I bet you the ones, I bet you Cardi don't know this. I bet you Megan don't know. I bet you they don't.
All of them.
All of them, even you ones that copy them. I bet you y'all don't.
Yeah.
Because you ain't trying to hear that.
It's in there.
It's the white man's book. Then God said to me, Son of man, will you confront Aholah and Aholabah with what they've done? Make them face their outrageous obscenities. Obscenities ranging from adultery to murder. They committed adultery with no God idols, sacrificed the children they bore me in order to feed their idols. They sacrificed their children. Forget them kids. I don't want them. Pass them on. Why? Because they was chasing their idols. I wasn't ready to be a mama. I wasn't ready to be a parent. I was just having some fun. Like with the lady on Baby Boy. I ain't like Big Mama. I got to have me some fun.
I ain't old yet.
I ain't old yet. I got to have me some fun. You got a life? Well, I can't have a life.
Right. Let me live.
She was basically telling Jody, and I'm relating this to the thing, but she was telling him, you out there whoring and doing your thing.
Yep.
Why I can't go out there and do my thing?
You right about it.
Like the woman in the movie we watched last night. The woman told her,
Lord.
look, that man out there being a man, doing what he doing, got you out here looking crazy,
Yep.
fighting your cousin and stuff.
Yep.
You know what you should do? Cheat
Don't
back.
Be like him.
Be like him. Cheat back. She cheated back. Didn't know she was being set up.
Tit for tat.
At the end of the movie, she lost her life.
Sure did.
Because she listened to
Tit for tat.
another 304, which was her mama.
Her mom. Come on, her mom.
Like mother, like
mama
God.
told her wrong.
And then, I won't say she made her lose her life, but she talked her into going against the grain, and she lost her life.
Sure did. Listening to her mom.
Where we
Y'all
at?
better watch who y'all listening to. Come on.
They committed adultery with their no God idols, sacrificed the children they bore with me in order to feed their idols. And there is also this: they defiled my holy sanctuary and desecrated my holy Sabbaths. The same day that they sacrificed their children to their idols, they walked into my sanctuary and defiled it. That's what they did. In my house? He says that's what they did in my house. Right after they finished it. They went in my house and desecrated it.
Did the most.
Furthermore, they even sent out invitations by special messenger to men far away, and sure enough, they came. Special invitations. What's a special invitation?
Come on.
Like,
They invite everybody.
You know how you can invite people on TikTok?
Right.
They sent a special
Sure
invitation.
did.
You can invite somebody to your YouTube. You can invite somebody to your Facebook. You can invite somebody to your Instagram. You can invite somebody to your Snapchat. Whatever platform you on, you can invite anybody. All you got to do is share it.
That's it. Share the live.
Share it live, y'all. I'm going live.
Share it.
I'm about to show y'all some stuff. I'm about to show you how to keep your man.
Huh.
Or I'm about to show y'all how what do they call themselves?
What?
What do they call? What do girls call themselves when they the other woman?
The side chick?
Yeah. Let me show y'all how to side. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can help me with that. Let me show you how side chicks be winning. Let me show you how to be a side chick, a side piece. Cause they winning. The wives ain't winning
Show
according
you
to
how
them.
to get the bag.
Show you how to get the bag.
Come on.
Get you a side hustle.
Right.
Be a side chick.
Yep.
That man gonna bring you all the money that you need.
Right.
He gonna satisfy you with whatever it is. Cause his wife ain't doing the job that she's supposed to be
The
doing.
devil is a lie.
doing shows.
Y'all better listen.
And cross that street if they want to.
Furthermore, they sent out invitations by special messenger to men far away. Who did Ahola and Aholabah? Or who do they send their invitations to?
To the men.
To the men. Far away. The ones that's far, far away.
Far away. Near and far.
And sure enough, they came. Sure enough, the men
They
came.
gonna come.
Why you think them men be coming there from all type of countries and trying to get y'all women all the time?
All
They think all y'all the same.
over
Because
the
some of them out there is bringing shame to y'all's name.
That's it.
So they think all black women, sisters, is
Right.
the same.
They do.
Y'all all do something for a little piece of change. I got some money.
Yeah, they do.
I got the money for. I'll give you $1,000.
Right.
I'll give you 5,000,
The devil is a lie.
10,000.
I wouldn't do
Name
it.
your price.
They coming from all over the world.
They bathe themselves. Listen to this. This is the description. They bathe themselves, put on makeup, and provocative lingerie. You telling me that this ain't describing what we see today?
Oh yeah.
Because don't they be on the screen? It's makeup day.
Right.
Put all the makeup on. do their whole makeup shebang while people is literally coming into their lives. And then people, oh girl, I love your
Right.
makeup.
Preaching
Oh, I
the
love the
word.
way you putting that on there,
Preaching
preaching
the
the word and putting on makeup. But come on now.
This prophet is so.
This is a prophet
Come
or a
on.
prophetess sitting up here lying, putting on makeup, saying that this is pleasing to God or God ain't that strict. He's talking about that right here.
He right. All that stuff hanging out. Come on.
And then they put on lingerie. You know what
Yeah.
lingerie is?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they
do.
probably don't
Well,
know
I'm going to
what
tell
it
you.
is.
You're going to learn
We
today.
know.
Lingerie. It is some nice clothes that
Barely
is
clothes.
very revealing.
It's
Barely.
revealing, very revealing.
It shows your parts.
Your part.
It's barely
All your
there.
parts.
Barely there.
Some parts are cut out.
Barely
Other
there.
parts, they might have holes all in them to where you can
Uh-huh.
see their future.
See through.
Yeah, like Spanx.
See through the future.
Yeah.
The pants, it's revealing. You can see
Everything.
straight through it.
Everything.
They make it that way for a reason, so it will attract you like, oh my God, like a moth to a flame. You'll just fall right into it like I'm under a spell.
Oh yeah. That witchcraft.
Fall right into it.
You in the spell.
They even create shorts like that. They call them booty shorts,
And Spanx.
boy
They
shorts.
call them Spanx.
It just shows a little bit of the little cheek right there. Then that's all they need, just to show you a little cheek, and you're already in there.
Daisy Duke.
Dude.
You didn't fell under the spell.
People are still wearing these dudes today.
Let me finish up. Lingerie. They reclined on a sumptuous bed, aromatic, with incense and oils. My incense and oils. This is why they have the incense, the oils, and the perfumes and stuff sitting right next to
But
their
they really doing
beds.
with it.
They know what to do. Lay in the bed.
Tell the
Put on the
truth.
lingerie. Put on the makeup. And then turn your camera on. Turn your phone on. And lay there and just watch your numbers go up. Watch everybody come on in. Special invitation. Aromatherapy.
Special
Like
invitation.
a Pandora on Baby Boy.
Right.
When he came up in there, she was in a robe.
She was ready.
And she was in her lingerie up under there.
You right about it.
Shoot, man. That brother was caught as soon as he
She
walked
only
in the door.
wanted one thing.
He asked her about the smell. He's like, "Oh, it smell good. Candle smell good." She said, "Yeah, aromatherapy." Aromatherapy. Listen to it. The smell is going to get you, and then it's therapeutic to what you want. It's luring you in. You better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. In my incense and oils, the crowd gathered, jostling and pushing a drunken rabble. They adorned the sisters with bracelets on their arms and tiaras on their heads. I said, she burned out on sex. She's burned out on sex. But that didn't stop them. They kept on banging on her doors night and day, as men do when they're after a 304.
I couldn't get enough.
Boy, let me tell you something. Ooh, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to say it. I used to be at a place, okay?
Lord help us, Father.
And the door, they used to come knocking at the door all the time, about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. A different person all the time. I'm in there like, who the heck is at this door at this time? They was coming, knocking at the door for the 304
And they want some out.
that I didn't know nothing about. I was clueless to this. Then I stayed with another one, had me hiding in the desk. Well, not hiding, but I had to go sleep in another room while they do what they do.
Yeah.
Just inviting folks in, having 3, 4, 5 of them. They come knocking because they know what it is. All you got to do is pay for it.
That's nasty. It is. No, thank you.
She's burned out on sex. He said, I said she's burned out on sex. But that didn't stop them. Just because she was burnt out on it, that didn't stop them. They kept on banging on her doors night and day, as men do when they're after a 304. That's how they use a hola and a hola buff, the worn out 304s. They wore them out.
Warm
Girl, you ain't supposed to get wore out.
Dang.
All of them ain't supposed to be doing all that to you. You ain't supposed to have all that. That's a bunch of spirits all over you.
You think? Say it again. Say it
A
again.
bunch of spirits all over you because they get to do what they want to
Make
do.
your chest schizophrenic.
They just knock at the door.
For real.
Little pig, let me in.
All right.
Look, instead of her saying, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, what she do? Come on in.
Come on
Let
in.
him.
Come on in. y'all.
Come on in. Step right up. Step right up. I got something for ya. You want it? I can turn around for you. You want me to go down for you?
All that.
All that. I'll satisfy you.
Come on in.
I'm going to set you on fire.
Come on in.
Righteous men will pronounce judgment on them, giving out sentences for adultery and murder. That was their life work, adultery and murder. God says, let a mob loose on them. Terror, plunder. Let the mob stone them and hack them to pieces. Unalive all their children. Burn down their houses. I'll put an end to sluttish smecks in this country so that all women will be well worn and not copy you. You'll pay the price for all your obsessive smecks. You'll pay in full for your promiscuous affairs with idols, and you'll realize that I am God, the Master. So the punishment wasn't just on the Holabah and in that chapter. Yes, it was punishment for the 304s.
Right.
Right.
The chapter before that, it was you was chasing after your idols.
I got
The one
that
before that, it was the statutes and the laws and statutes of the commands that the Most High has given us. And we stepped away from those and started doing what we wanted to do. So the judgment and everything that's happening, whatever is going on in this world, it's not because God just wants to tear us down. It's because of what we have done.
Yep. What we created, what we didn't do.
The environment that we created. We created these Aholas and Aholabahs. We created the idols that people chase after because we're the ones that puff them up.
Sure do.
Right.
We encourage the
Yes,
wrong.
we encourage it. We're the ones that watch them on TV. Hey, y'all, did y'all watch the football game? Did y'all watch the basketball game? Did you watch the fight? Did you check out the BET Awards?
Or the
Right,
Super
come
Bowl.
on.
The Super Bowl? You check out the
All that.
NBA championship, the NCAA championship? Did you check out? We puff them up. They don't puff themselves up.
Sure do. We
All they
promote
need is
that.
people to follow
Yep.
them,
We promote all that
to
mess.
subscribe to them. And we promote them in all facets of
Sure
everything
do.
that we do.
We really do.
Because we go after the idols,
Mm.
the capitalizing idols.
Yeah, we turn around want to look like they do.
When I say capitalizing idols, I'm talking about American idols.
Idols.
The capital ones. Because they capitalize on your downfall. They capitalize on you chasing after them. They don't chase after you. You chase after them.
They don't give.
They don't try
they
to watch
don't
you
shoot.
like, okay, let's just say, let's be for instance. Me,
No.
I'm on this platform right now. I'm teaching. Do you see the numbers up like that, like you would see on TV or if you was watching something on a movie? No. Because they're not looking for stuff like this. They're looking for someone that acts just like them. They're looking for someone that's going to mimic them.
Come on.
Run up and down.
Right.
Chop it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slap it up.
Yep. Throw that.
Suck
mess
it up. Put it on thick.
Lie.
Lie to people. Deceive people. That's the only way your number's going to get ran up.
Sure.
As long as you deceiving people, your number's going to get run up.
Being loud.
But when
arguing.
God finally shut it down, your numbers ain't going to run up no more because you ain't going to be worried about numbers. You're going to be worried about survival.
That's it. What we
You're going to be focused on if you're going to make it to the next day. Well, I'm telling you, when Russia, China, Iran,
all that.
all them come over here,
Yeah, we worry about
some
no
of them here
TikTok.
already. But I'm talking about the ruthless ones.
We worry about that.
The ones that don't give a jack dog
Yeah.
about whether you cry or not.
What he said, the word no mercy.
Oh yeah, no mercy.
They don't show no mercy.
They are a torturous people. They are raised on it.
Yes, Lord.
Shalom, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. That means peace be unto you. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.
That was